Hi, it's Mana. Wow, today we're back for Moonlight Lovers. I haven't recorded anything on that game for a while. I just remember we finished the chapter last time, I think, and I failed to get an illustration again. Let's not waste any more time, and let's go. Okay. The first thing I became aware of was the softness of my bed sheets. Next, I started to smell a familiar odor of old wood. Then I heard the sound of the floorboards and the walls creaking. Okay, so I guess she's sleeping in his room. I was at home, in my room. Oh no, okay. I began to feel safe again, so I decided to spend a bit of time thinking about everything that had happened. She went partying with ℣𝕣𝕠𝕦𝕥𝕖. Then, he literally forgot about her. We met Alessio too, again. And then Raphael came to take her back home because she was scared in the forest. A very eventful chapter. The night before, ℣𝕣𝕠𝕦𝕥𝕖 had convinced me to go to the moon dance with him. I ended up spending the whole time talking to Alessio. Okay, she explains what I just said. I was scared to walk home alone, but I had nothing to worry about because Raphael came to meet me in the forest. How did he know? That's so bizarre. I hope we'll get an explanation on why he's being so strange lately, because it's still weird. Yes, I remember, he carried me. I was exhausted. I must have fallen asleep in his arms. He might still be here in the room with me. I opened my eyes and looked around me. Nothing but empty silence. I felt a pang in my heart. I already knew what it was like to feel alone and abandoned. I think she's a bit too dramatic, to be honest. He was being so mean. He doesn't even deserve to be in her room. It was a familiar feeling from when I was a kid, and it had been getting stronger lately. Oh yeah, she's an orphan. She was in an orphanage. I tried to distract myself by looking at the window. It was still daytime. I hadn't slept for very long. Oh yeah, it's daytime too, so he's probably sleeping. After Raphael brought me back to my bedroom, he must have gone back to his. This time I'm not going to let him get away. Go get your man. Okay, so I guess we have to go see him. Raphael, he came looking for me, which means he still cares. I mean, he can be extremely annoying and at the same time not want to see you dead. And after everything that happened yesterday, here was my own explanation. Look what you've done! We're so sad. We even went to party with freaking Ethan and ℣𝕠𝕠𝕦𝕥𝕖. He seemed to think I was in danger. Did something happen in the manor while I was at Moondance? Had I caught a glimpse of the murderer? Oh my god. Stop. Because what if... Oh my god, stop. Because... I'm sorry, Alessio, but you're still in my mind. Alessio, he left before she did. He left before, so what if he went to the manor? Or something. Or what if just, he was like, oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna go home, and actually he went to kill someone else. We need to talk to Raphael. I opened the door gently so I wouldn't wake up my sleeping prince. Oh my god. I thought he'd be there, waiting for me. Stop. Why isn't he here? It's the middle of the day, what could he be up to? He must be somewhere in the manor. Maybe he's really avoiding her, like he knew she would come see him. No, that's super weird. I would go check the library because he's always there. But what will he be doing? Like, normally during the day, he's just sleeping, Hello? Well, looks like he didn't hide in here. Weird, I'm sure there's something going on. But what could it possibly be? Jeez, Raphael, where are you? What happened while she was sleeping? What is he up to? Is there anyone else in the manor, or are they all gone? Because maybe something crazy happened. And she doesn't even know. I hate the feeling of waking up and there's no one home. It feels like, I don't know, it's the end of the world or something. Maybe he was hungry? No? Okay. We're just gonna go check everywhere. Oh no, okay, he's here. Whew. I wanted to check the garden, but it's so stupid because, well, he can't go under the sun. Mona, you're awake. You're okay. Now I can breathe again. When I saw Raphael's sincere smile and heard the relief in his voice, I felt like I was going to fall apart. But the little devil on my shoulder kept reminding me of the pain of Raphael's last bite and how cold and nasty he'd been ever since. But at the same time, the angel of love on my other shoulder was telling me to forget everything. Well, I'm not on the angel side. No. Yeah. Raphael, you've been avoiding this conversation for too long already. We need to talk. Now. Okay, there's no avoiding this no more. You're staying here. I'm not going to let him off the hook just like that. You're right. I do owe you an explanation. Yes, thank you, finally. And 1,000 excuse my chalice. I know I've been as silent as a corpse. Yeah, seriously. This past few nights, but I never meant to make you suffer. Well, it's alright, okay. He's apologizing. No, I want to be a bit angry. Shutting yourself off to me wasn't the best strategy, you know? I'm sure he already knows that. Yeah, but still. I couldn't be around you. It's just that I was visited by a ghost, and I didn't know what to do. I was held prisoner. Like, literally? Or is it some kind of metaphor? I actually don't know. There are vampires, so ghosts could exist in this universe too. Maybe they do. Or is it like a metaphor? Just he was visited by ghosts of his past, you know, he was thinking of his ex or something like that. Or did an actual ghost appear in front of him? Please be more detailed. So he was just in one of his moods, a nostalgic moment. Listen, I know it's not always easy for you, but even so... Is he crying? Oh no! I feel bad now. Mona, no words can describe how terrible I feel about the way I've treated you. I don't know what I can do to prove my love to you. Wrap it up. Stop with the tears. I forgive you, okay? It's really easy, but yeah. What happened was not your fault. I'm the one to blame. I haven't been able to carry out my duties and I couldn't even control myself when I was biting you. I'm not worthy of your love and affection, yet I can't help hoping there will be a merciful angel and forgive me. It wasn't easy for me, but I think I understand why you wanted to be alone. Yeah, I do feel a bit bad. No, but actually I don't understand. My chalice, if only you knew how happy I am to have you by my side. So, did you change your mind? Are you feeling better now? Should I leave you alone? I kinda like her. No, I should be okay for a little while longer. No one knows what the painting will look like when it's still sketched. Do you want to tell me what's on your mind? Maybe that would help. Oh, I thought she was being like sarcastic, but I think she was being just nice. Perhaps, but I'm more interested in hearing about your adventures first. If you don't mind, I'm curious. Well, nothing crazy. What adventure? The moon dance, I guess. I mean, he hasn't talked to me in a few days, so maybe what did I do in all that time? Why would he ask me that? Is he just trying to buy time or avoiding the question completely? Oh yeah, okay, he doesn't want to talk about it. Raphael, you know you can trust me. You're like a lighthouse, leading me back to shore through the fog. Please give me some more time to find my way. Right now I can't put my feelings into words. Alright, okay. Alright, what am I going to tell him? Maybe I can tell him about Vladimir's plan. Vladimir? Vladimir's plan? Oh, the bait! Okay. Using me as a bait to attract the murderer. I'd like to know what he thinks about that. The most interesting conversation I had was with Vladimir. He told me he might... I don't know what, but it's just so funny to imagine. Like, they're just gonna put her somewhere, waiting for the murderer. But what if it doesn't work out? He told me he might need my help to catch the murderer. No way. It's out of the question. It's out of the question to put you in danger like that. I can't believe Vladimir actually wants to put his plan into place. It was Ethan's idea, if I can say. Raphael, calm down. I don't think he was serious. But Ethan was. Definitely. And actually, it's not a bad idea. He's taking a deep breath. He must realize that he overreacted. Can we find just another random human to use as a bait? No? Okay, maybe it's not the best idea. Well, at least you had a chance to talk to the others. I'm glad they were there for you after all. We may be a strange family, but we stick together. Yeah. We don't talk much with the others, but at least they were here, while Raphael was ignoring me. Some of the guys here think we're family, but I'm not sure everyone shares that opinion. And in a sense, it's probably true. We're a blended family. Very strange family. Although sometimes I have trouble understanding certain family members. Don't worry, it just takes time. Little by little, you'll find your way into their hearts. Yeah, but it's a bit sad when you think about it, because she's human, you know? So she's just gonna grow old and die. Right, I think. Even if she's a chalice, it's not like being a vampire, she's still human, right? Or maybe I just misunderstood everything. But I don't think so. What an adventure. But tell me, how did you end up at Moondance yesterday? If I tell him about my night, maybe he'll tell me about his. Because I know something's bothering him, it's obvious. Billy has basically dragged me there. Well, no. To be honest, I'm not really sure. Okay, they'll just say, I felt like going out. Billy was heading to the club and asked if I wanted to join. I see, and what did you do there? Did you have fun? I can't remember the last time I went there when it was open. I really can't imagine him, like, partying. I'm not gonna lie to him. I'd like to tell the truth. As soon as we got there, Billy had disappeared and left me on my own, and I knew I couldn't count on Ethan to give me company. So you had a good time last night. I'm so relieved. What? In what I just said to you make you think I had a good time? Like, it's just, yeah, actually I was left all alone because the guys didn't stay with me. So, yeah, I was all alone. Like an idiot. Oh, I see, I had a good time. Amazing! Yeah. Yes, it was nice to get out of the manor for a bit. But enough about me. Now it's your turn. What have you been up to? How did you know I was in the forest? There's something I need to tell you. My past has come back to haunt me like a corpse floating along the Tiber River. Don't tell me he was spying on me. Maybe he was spying on me, like maybe he was at the club and everything. Maybe he followed me all the way. No. No way. My blood ran cold when he said it, even though I was standing right next to the fireplace. Why? I don't understand. Am I an idiot? My brother, the Phantom, he's the reason I haven't been able to see you. He's the one trying to tear us apart. What? He has a brother? Yeah, okay, no. It looks like I don't follow the story, but I do, I swear. He had a brother, but I was confused if he was his actual brother, or just a friend that he considered like, oh yeah, my brother, but not really. The one who wanted to kill Margarita, I guess. Do I remember correctly? I don't remember. Is he an actual ghost? What is that about? It felt like there were razor blades running through my veins. I was suffocating. This was too much information for my brain all at once. I still couldn't understand what Raphael was saying. I don't either. Your brother? But I thought he was dead. Didn't you kill him? Because he tried to murder Margarita. Yeah, right, he killed him. Oh, my chalice. I didn't want to... Oh, he's not dead. And what if... Oh my god, wait, no. Wait. What if his brother is the murderer? Oh, my chalice, I didn't want to lie to you, but I'm not as strong as brave as you are. I didn't want you to think any less of me. He didn't kill him. I told you I got my revenge so I could impress you. What? Raphael, you can't do that. You can't just try to impress girls like that by lying so much. I was worried you'd find out how worthless I really am. And where is he? I wasn't able to protect the woman I loved. And I couldn't even... If you tell me his brother is Alessio, I'm gonna lose it. Please don't tell me. I don't think so. They don't look alike. I wasn't able to protect the woman I loved. And I couldn't even manage to pierce the heart of her murderer. But I truly believed he was dead. I thought that I'd atoned for my sins and that I'd finally found happiness with you. But I didn't. It sounds like there's an echo. It's not funny. Then he stopped suddenly. My head started to spin and I felt sick to my stomach. What the hell? But somehow I found the strength to offer my hand to Raphael. Raphael, tell me everything, from beginning to end, because I'm confused. When I told you that my brother wanted to kill Margarita, that angel of sweetness and perfection. Okay, not too much in front of me, please. It didn't all happen at once. The three of us spent years, centuries in agony. They were all vampires! What do you mean centuries? His brother was a vampire too. I forgot about that. I guessed. Yeah. When I found out no, because they weren't. Wait, I'm confused. When I found out that Mag was a vampire. Oh yeah, she was the vampire. Okay, yeah, it's true. I knew that I would give up everything to follow her into the night. I was sure of my decision and I told them about it, but neither of them seemed to understand. They tried to discourage me, with tears, reprimands, and threats. But I was sneaky. I found a way even though they kept a close watch on me. I spent a bit of time looking around, and it wasn't long before the gods decided to send a vampire who was willing to turn me. When I got back to Mag's tiny room, I found her sleeping soundly beside my brother! Wait! Like, were they... No, okay, no. Maybe they were just sleeping. No, I don't know. I thought he was revealing like, oh, they were actually together. No. I just want some drama. Oh, I remember the look of surprise on their faces when they woke up. My brother, the man I grown up with, looked at me with fury in his eyes. But Margarita was smiling with relief. The future would be ours. But so his brother wasn't a vampire though. Wouldn't your brother want to become a vampire like you? What?
Oh hell no!
What? What? Wait, I'm gonna faint. What the? Why did Alessio give up his love? His brother's name was Alessio? Like the Alessio we know? Ain't no way. Wait. I feel like crying because what the hell? It's been a while since the time he told us all about that. I didn't even remember. He told us his brother's name. His brother's name was Alessio. So is Alessio his brother? No. What? Wait. Okay, maybe they just have the same name, but it would be really random. Was it because you wouldn't be... No. Was he angry because he was worried about you? And Alessio, he loved her? No, I don't remember anything. He was convinced that I made a bad choice. Well, becoming a vampire is it's a big choice. I mean, yeah. He thought I'd regret it, and he felt it was his duty to save me from myself. If Alessio is Alessio... Wait, but... My brother didn't want to... But for me, we didn't know his brother's name. My first time hearing that, I think, no? My brother didn't want to follow the path I'd chosen for myself. But in his own twisted way, he believed he was acting out of love. But how does killing Margarita would lead to anything good? I mean, he was already turned into a vampire, Raphael, right? I think I'm just really confused. He kept telling me that Mag had suffered enough, that he was her savior, that no god could stand in his way. He wanted to find a cure so that she might end her existence in the same way it began, as a human. I could tell that these details from Raphael's past were slowly suffocating him, like a snake coiled around its prey. To this day, I can still hear the pain in his voice, in every word he uttered. It still haunts me. He's still crying. Oh, poor guy.
2 hours later.
Oh my god. I'm actually gonna cry. I was just playing, and I just saw the screen recorder stopped like 15 minutes ago, and I didn't see, and I only see that now. I kept playing the game and it wasn't recording the screen anymore. It's just me talking. Oh my god, no. I don't even know when it stopped, so I'm just gonna say real quick. Like, he just told us everything. That his brother was turned into a vampire. Maybe I already said that. I have no idea where it stopped. So his brother turned into a vampire. He went to live with them. And then eventually he was so depressed and everything. They couldn't make him happier. They went to a theater. Him and his brother fought. So Margarita was like, "You're so embarrassing. Please leave." And so they left. And when he came back, Raphael, his brother had killed her. Okay? I think that just summarized everything. I'm just gonna continue for a bit, but I'm so desperate right now. Well, play the game yourself if you want the full story. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Okay. But I never found the slightest trace of him. So yeah, he went to try and find him after he saw Margarita dead, but he never found him. But I never found the slightest trace of him. It was like he vanished into thin air. So I came to the conclusion that he committed suicide. He killed the woman he loved and then killed himself. Just like he planned. Yes, that's right. And now when he's back from the dead and ready to kill again, that was his promise, my child. He told me he'd murder you if I didn't keep my distance. Bro, it has to be Alessio. It has to be freaking Alessio. Like the one Alessio we know. If I knew what his brother's name was Alessio, I would have made the connection earlier. But I didn't know. Or I didn't remember. I don't understand. But he looks so young. I don't understand. He was so nice. Well, I mean, after so many years, maybe he got used to be... yeah, alive, I guess. Maybe he just became a good actor. I don't understand. What? But they don't look alike! I need to stop talking. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Why would he be so cruel? Why come back and hurt me like this? It has to be him. His question was more like a cry for help. We're both silent and his word echoes throughout the room. Girl, can't you remember someone named Alessio? Please? Am I the only one? I could hear the distant sound of floorboards creaking, of doors opening and closing. The man was waking up as my vampire came to an end of his tale. So is he also the one who killed the human during the party we had? I was worried that the others might show up at any minute. I didn't want to deal with their question and concern. I needed to protect Raphael from them. No, but that's insane. My love, the other guys are waking up. We need to get out of here. Yes, you're right. I don't want them to know. I can't get through this again. I've trusted you with my secret. Please guard it with your life, Mona. Don't tell them anything. I won't. I don't even talk to them. He whispered this into my ears as he held me by my shoulders. When I heard the string in his gentle voice, I knew I could never betray him. Without thinking, I led him back to my room. That night I decided to forgive Raphael for being so distant, for his harsh words and hurtful behavior. My bedroom was like an oasis in a noisy house, a peaceful haven where we'd be safe from the outside world. Bro, I'm gonna stop here. I'm really so confused. I need to rewatch my older videos. Hope you enjoyed seeing this dramatic backstory, even if there's a piece that's missing because it didn't record. But still, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, don't hesitate to comment, like, or subscribe. Oh, I have 20 subscribers, I think. Thank you. Like, I'm so happy. You can go see my other videos if you're interested. I recently posted a video on Danganronpa, Poppy Playtime, and I did a random one on Homie Cypher, if you know that game. So yeah, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. Have a good morning, night, afternoon. I don't know when you see that. I hope it's not too hot where you live, because me personally, it's way too hot and I'm dying. That's all for today. It was Mona. Bye bye.